I mean, we actually think of ourselves as wanting to be a Flex Tailor, not a Gen Tailor. And a
Flex
Flex
Tailor.
Tailor
Yeah. What does
is
that mean?
a Flex Tailor means you have flexible generation resources, batteries in front of the meter, and you pair that with load flexibility, and you're trying to co-optimize your load flexibility with your batteries. And I'll give you sort of a simple example. So on a hot summer day, price starts to form at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. So you may have a 4-hour period. And typically, the batteries that you're going to see in the market, we toll a battery, a 50 megawatt battery, 2-hour duration that we control. So in our Gen Tailor strategy. So I'm going to capture 2 of those 4 hours. Well, I may want to dispatch my thermostats that I have for the first hour, dispatch my batteries, my big battery in front of the meter battery for the hours 2 and 3, and then throttle down EV charging in hour 4. And I'm looking at each one of those things in relation to one another. And, so thinking about what is the sort of the optimal sort of mix of discharging my battery and modulating customer loads.
That's fascinating. And I would assume that your software is doing all that in much more granular than an hour, right? It's probably even in
Right. Yeah.
5 minutes or even in some cases in seconds, switching between those things. I'm wondering how, though, does that work if you're then licensing the software to your competitors? Like they've got the same, doesn't that take away some of your advantage?
I think in principle it does, but it requires a commitment to pursue the strategy from your competitors, right? So if you think about the Texas context, there are some really innovative, new market entrants that are all in on this strategy, and arguably maybe are doing some of it better than we are. Base Power's so all in on batteries, for instance. Very cool. But I don't know that NRG or Vistra, as 2 examples, are operationally thinking about the co-optimization of those strategies. So it would be great. We would love for those big companies to start sort of pursuing those strategies more deeply.